Everyone's here. Yay. It's Noah Day.
Everyone. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. We're so happy to be here. Noah, how do you feel? You feel good? Thumbs up? All right. It's Shabbat morning, and it's a beautiful day. And we're very, very grateful for everyone to be here today and to gather on this very special occasion. We're going to start with Olam Chesed.
And the best thing is that we have a singing family here today. So it's not a solo. Are we ready? Olam Chesed Yivane, Ya la 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 la, ya la la la. Olam Chesed Yivane, Ya la 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 la, ya la la la. Olam Chesed Yivane, ya la 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 la, ya la la la. Olam Chesed Yivane, ya la 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 la, ya la la la. I will build this world from love. Ya la 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 la, ya la la la. You must build this world from love. Ya la 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 la, ya la la la. And if we build this world from love, ya la 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 la, ya la la la, then God will build this world from love. Ya la 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 la, ya la la la. Last time. Olam Chesed Yivane, ya la 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 la, ya la la la.
So please join for the Ma Tovu that reminds us that wherever we are, we can come together and God will hear our words.
Ma tovu, ohalecha Yaakov. Ma tovu, ohalecha Yaakov. Mishkenotecha Yisrael. Mishkenotecha Yisrael, Mishkenotecha Yisrael, Mishkenotecha Yisrael. This is what it means in English. Oh, how beautiful is the sacred place, filled with your glory, and oh, how beautiful is this sacred place, filled with your love, filled with your love.
Beautiful. So we're going to now do the Talit ceremony. So we're going to ask Ronell and Brad to come up. I have your Talit right here to present Noah, your beautiful boy, with his Talit. And Noah, come right over here. It's this way, this way, this way. All right, let's bring it over here around his arms. Like that. That's beautiful. So this is a very special talit that Brad is sharing with Noah. he wore it at his very own bar mitzvah. And so it's a traditional talit passed down from your dad, and it's gorgeous. What a beautiful one.
As I wear this talit, it reminds me that regardless of the direction I find myself, I'm always in God's presence. The talit has 4 corners, which symbolize the 4 corners of the earth. There are 613 knots on the fringes to serve as a reminder that there are 613 commandments in the Torah. By wrapping myself in this talit, I seek God's warmth and security. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotah v'tzivanu lehi atef batzitzit.
Great, beautiful. Big kisses for your parents. So let's all stay up here, and we're going to sing a Shehechianu to honor this very special occasion. So join in if you know this beautiful tune. I know Stella does, and so do you, Ollie. So here we go.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kimanu v'hegianu lazman hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kimanu v'hegianu lazman hazeh. Amen.
Once more for good luck.
Amen.
Beautiful. You guys can go sit down. So Noah, we finally have the honor of presenting you with the yad that you made in class with your Mitzvah Wizard students. So we hope that you will open this up, which I will. It has your Hebrew name, Noach, and you will use it in your service today, and it will serve as a reminder of your wonderful Wizards experience. Have a little hug?
The Baruch Hu is an opening prayer about coming together to pray with each other as one community. I've always remembered this by the story that Rabbi Deb told us about an owl. At the night, the owl goes, hoo, hoo, to invite all the animals of the forest to come together. I'm so happy we're able to come together to pray as a family.
Please rise for the Baruch Hu.
Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach. HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. HaMevorach. HaMevorach le'olam va'ed.
Please be seated.
The Shema is about our declaration of being Jewish and our belief in one God. The word Shema means to hear or to listen. Lots of things we do and learn require you to listen, such as school and sports, where we need to not only hear what the teachers and coaches have to say, but also to listen. I would like to invite my brother Ali to join me in the singing of the Shema. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kevod, Malchuto, Le'olam Va'ed.
Good job.
Listen, Israel, Adonai, our God is one. Listen, Israel, Adonai, our God is one. All together now. Listen, Israel, Adonai, our God is one.
Beautiful. Thank you. We would give your brother a little hug. Good job.
The Vahafta is about loving everyone and everything. This prayer states that we should love God with all of our heart, soul, and might, telling us that we should love wholeheartedly. When I play baseball, I put my all into it because I love the sport, and it makes me want to play it with passion. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol meodeha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavcha hayom al levavecha ve'shinatam levanecha v'dibarta bam b'shivtecha bevetecha uvleftecha vadera uv'shochbecha uv'kumecha Ushartam leot al yadecha vehayu letotafot bein einecha uchavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvi sharecha.
Good. Beautiful. We're so lucky to have such beautiful voices in the Frankel family. So Stella, please join us up here.
Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, and with all thy might. And all these words which I command you on this day shall be in thy heart, shall be in thy heart, and thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children, and thou shalt speak of them when thou sittest in thy house, when thou walkest by the way, or when thou liest down, or when thou risest up, or when thou risest up, and thou shalt bind them for a sign upon thy hand, and they shall be for frontlets between thine eyes, and thou shalt write them on the doorposts of thy house, and upon thy gates, and upon thy gates, and ye may remember and do all of my commandments, and be holy unto your God, unto your God, unto your God.
Beautiful. Everyone, you can give them a nice round of applause.
Go,
That was gorgeous. Gorgeous. Thank you, Stella.
Avot Ve'imahot mentions all of our 7 matriarchs and patriarchs. By mentioning them all by name individually, it shows us that we are all different and can each have our own special connection with God. Even though we are all part of the same family, we are still special and different in our own unique ways. When we are strong, when someone is kind, when we have courage, when someone cares for us, we feel close to God. We think it's God's way of talking to us. Protector of Abraham, Sarah's helper, keep us all safe and help us too.
Please rise and join us for the Avot V'Imahot.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu v'Imoteinu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzhak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Leah v'Elohei Rachel Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim V'konei Hakol V'zocher Chasdei Avot V'Imahot Umevi Gula Livnei V'neihem Leman Shemo B'Ahava Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham V'Ezrat Sarah. The Giverot comes from the word Gibor, meaning strength or power. It tells us about God's greatness to help give us the power to make the world a better place. For example, when I'm up on the mound and there's a strong opponent at bat, I can't ask God to strike him out, but I can ask for the strength to give me a powerful pitch. When we say, God, that you are powerful, that you lift up those who fall and heal the sick, that you bring freedom and renew life, we make a promise to be strong, to bend down, to lift others up, to work for freedom, to begin again. Blessed are you, God, who gives and renews life. Please join us in the singing of Giverot.
Ata gibor leolam Adonai, mechaye hakol ata, rav lehoshia, mechalkel hayim vechesed, mechaye hakol berachamim rabim, somech noflim verofech holim, umatir asurim, umekayem emunato, lishenei afar, michamocha ba'al gevurot, umido melach, melech mimit, umechaye, umatzmiach Yeshua, v'ne'eman ata lechachayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, mechaye hakol.
Please join us in a moment of peaceful reflection. Holy, holy, holy is the God of all being. The whole earth is filled with your glory. Please continue to join us.
Kadosh, 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 Adonai Tzevaot, Melech kol haaretz kivodo.
Please be seated. I'm going to invite Renelle up for a special poem to her son.
A wish for Noah. If there could be only one thing in life for us to teach you, we would teach you to love, to respect others so that you may find respect in yourself, to learn the value of giving so that if ever there comes a time in your life that someone really needs, you will give, to act in a manner that you would wish to be treated, to be proud of yourself, to laugh and smile as much as you can in order to help bring joy into the world, to have faith in others, to be understanding, to stand tall in the world and learn to depend on yourself, to only take from the earth those things which you really need so there will be enough for others, to not depend on money or material things for your happiness, but to learn to appreciate the people who love you, the simple beauty that God gave you, and to find peace and security within yourself.
To you, Noah, we hope we have taught you all of these things, for they are love.
Shalom Rav is a prayer about peace and forgiveness. It comes from the story of Jacob and Esau fighting over the birthright. When they finally came together for the first time in 20 years, it is said that the angels sang this song. It reminds me of my siblings. We have an unconditional bond and we could never be separated. I call up Stella and Ali to join me in the singing of Shalom Rav.
Shalom Rav, Al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Le'olam. Shalom Rav, Al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Le'olam. Ki ata hu melech adom, lecho hashalom. Ki ata hu melech adom, lecho hashalom. Shalom Rav, Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Le'olam. Shalom Rav, Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Le'olam. V'tov b'einecha levarech et amcha Yisrael b'chol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rav, Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Le'olam. Shalom Rav, Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Le'olam. Tasim Le'olam. Tasim Le'olam.
Beautiful, guys. Big hugs for Noah. Great job. Please rise as we declare the greatness of our God and give honor to our Torah. So let's unbuckle our Torah. Here, no. Go in front of the table. We're just going to stand right in front of the table. Right here. Okay? You have it nice and comfortable? All right.
Ki mitzion teitzei Torah, Ki mitzion teitzei Torah, U'devar Adonai miYerushalayim, Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah, Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah, le'amo Yisrael b'kedushato.
Please be seated. Noah is now going to deliver his Devar Torah, which is his interpretation of this week's Torah portion.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Welcome to my bar mitzvah. I'm so happy that everyone here could make it as you become a bar mitzvah, a son of the commandments. Even though we're going through a time where it is difficult to get together like this, I'm so grateful that I'm able to celebrate this special event. The Torah portion I will be reading shortly is called Emor. It is in the book of Leviticus, the third of the 5 books of Moses. Emor means to speak. The portion is about God telling Moses how to teach others to speak with kindness and treat each other with respect. The portion revolves around the golden rule. It signifies that you must treat others the way you want to be treated, no matter what race or culture. In these unprecedented times, speaking and communicating with respect is important. There's a quote that comes directly from the portion which stood out to me the most. It states, "You shine your light on me, and I will shine my light on you." To me, this quote is about karma, and it shows that however you act towards someone, that is how they will act back to you. Another quote I found sums it up well. If you want kindness from others, be kind. If you want love from others, be loving. If you want peace from others, be peaceful. And if you want to be respected by others, be respectful. Specifically, these quotes are like a boomerang. What you throw out there, you want given back to you just the same. Using this mindset, we can make the world a better place. Little acts of kindness go a long way. People are happier when treated with respect, and with more happiness, there could be more people taking care of one another, just as our Tikkun Olam song states. The teens at Hebrew Wizards, including me, have participated over the last year in a program called Better Together in a Box. This gave us the opportunity to be paired with a senior and meet with them virtually by phone. My senior was Bernie, a 99-year-old man who fought in World War II and is still very healthy and happy. Although I was a bit nervous to talk to him for the first time, we quickly got to know each other and make each other's day better. These phone conversations connect directly to the quotes about karma and respecting others. I would call him to see how everything is going and how he's doing, and he gives that joy and happiness back not just to me, but to others as well. When this keeps on going, it leads to more happiness for everyone and a stronger relationship for all of us. As many of you might know, I'm already a teen wizard at Hebrew Wizards and have been helping out for a couple of years. I've developed a good relationship with my students already, and my goal for this year and years to come is to not only give my students an opportunity to learn, but also to have fun. I've discovered that you can still learn and be productive while having fun, and most of the time, letting the students have fun themselves boosts their productivity. I'm excited to continue helping out at Hebrew Wizards. Thank you to everyone joining me here today, and to everyone watching on video. Your support and presence means so much to me. Thank you, Rabbi Deb, for all the guidance you have given me, not just in this past year, but over the course of the past 9 years. I was only 4 years old when my family joined the Hebrew Wizards community, and I barely remember a time when Wizards wasn't a part of my life. You've created a positive place for me to understand and celebrate my Jewish heritage and to make a difference in the world through the Better to Be program and as a part of being a teen wizard. Thank you, Lizzie, for being a positive influence on my life. Not only do I look up to you as a talented and passionate musician, you are also an amazing teacher and role model. Thank you, Shira, for being such a supportive and patient bar mitzvah tutor. From my Torah portion to my speech and my prayers, you have been such an instrumental part in making this service so meaningful. Nona and Papa, thank you for always being there for every special occasion in my life. From the day of my birth, every birthday, my baseball games, and the special holidays in between, you're always there to cheer me on. Even though Lolo and Lola in Michigan aren't able to be here in person to celebrate with me, I love my trips to see them, and we always have such a great time. I know they're always praying for the highest and best for me, and I'm so grateful for their good wishes. To Stella and Ollie, I couldn't ask for better siblings. You are my best friends, and I know we will always stay that way. Being in a remote school this past year could have been challenging, but having the two of you by my side made me feel so thankful, and we were able to have a lot of fun together. I can't imagine my life without either of you. Thank you for being the best brother and sister, and Frankel family bandmates. Mom and Dad, thank you for raising me with so much love to be the man I'm becoming today. I'm so lucky to have such supportive parents. From schoolwork to sports to advice and guidance, I know I can always come to you for help with anything and everything. Looking back on my life so far, I have so many awesome memories of our family being together and having the best time. Even in the past year, when things in the world seemed so upside down, you made sure that we still had so much fun together as a family. Because of this, I know that no matter what happens in life, I can always find ways to be happy, especially when I'm with the people I love. You are the most loving parents I could ask for. Thank you for guiding me on my journey so far and giving me so much to be grateful for. And now on to the Torah.
That was outstanding. I have to say that. You're awesome. Such an awesome kid. All right, we're going to call up our first aliyah, the blessing before the Torah, and we're going to ask Noah's grandparents to come up for the first aliyah.
Yamod Harishon.
Baruch Adonai Hamavarah.
Baruch Adonai Habarach Le'olam Vahed.
Baruch Adonai Hamavarach.
Atah Adonai
Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim. V'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Vayomer Adonai El Moshe Emor El HaKohanim B'nei Aharon V'marta Alehem Lenefesh Lo Yitama Be'amav Ki Im Lisharo Hakarov Elav Le'imo Ulaviv Velivno Uvito Ulachiv Velachoto Habetula Hakarova Elav Asher lo haita la'ish la yitama.
All right, great job.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher natan lanu Torah emet. V'hachi ol Eloheinu Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Good job, guys. Okay, give them a hug. Okay, and we'll take that back. Good job. We're going to call up now Noah's parents, Renelle and Brad, to come up for the second aliyah, the calling up to the Torah.
Yamod Hasheni.
Bless Adonai, the Blessed One. Blessed is Adonai, the Blessed One for all eternity. Blessed are you, Adonai, Spirit of the universe, who gave us the gift of Torah. We are forever grateful, Adonai, for giving us the golden rule.
Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Habarach Le'olam Vahed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Le'olam Vaed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim. V'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Lo yitama ba'al be'amav lehechalo. Lo yikrechu karcha perosham. Ufa'at zekanam lo yigalehu. Uviv saram lo yisrutu saratet. Kiddushim yiyu leilo hehem. Velo yechalelu shem Elohehem. Ki et ishe Adonai lechem Elohehem. Hem makrivim v'hayu kodesh.
Blessed are you, Adonai, Spirit of the universe, who gave us the Torah of truth and shared with us the blueprint for life.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher natan lanu Torat emet. V'chayei olam nata betochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
So you guys stay up, okay? So now Noah is going to come to the Torah as a bar mitzvah, officially become a bar mitzvah with his Hebrew name being called by Lizzie. And he will be singing and chanting his maftir portion, which is the conclusion portion of his portion of Emor.
Yamod Habachur Habar Mitzvah. Noach al hamaftir al haTorah.
Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Habarach Le'olam Vaed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim. V'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Isha zona v'halala lo yikachu. V'isha gerusha me'isha lo yikachu. Ki kadosh hu le'lohav. V'kidashto ki et lechem Elohecha hu makriv. Kadosh Yelah, ki kadosh ani Adonai mekadishchem. Uvat ish kohen ki techel liznot. Et avia hi mechalelet ba'esh tisaref. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chaye olam natan betochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Everyone, Mazel Tov! That was excellent, excellent. Here, you guys. So proud of you. So proud.
All that work, Noah. You
Noah,
did it.
yes.
While we're wrapping our Torah, we're going to do a prayer for the mind, body, and spirit. We're going to do Song of Blessing still. If you
It
want.
gives you all a chance to think of anyone that needs some special healing. And I think everybody has somebody.
This is a song to ease your mind of sadness. This is a song to fill your soul with peace. This is a hope for a world that's filled with gladness. May all your pain and sorrows be released. Misheberach Avoteinu Mekor HaBracha Leimotenu Misheberach Imotenu Mekor HaBracha Le'avotenu. This is a dream for sisters and for brothers. This is a dream for people everywhere. There is a world where no one will go hungry, 'cause there's enough for everyone to share. Misheberach Avoteinu Mekor HaBracha Leimotenu Misheberach Imotenu Mekor HaBracha Le'avotenu. May these blessings be a source of strength, and may these blessings be a source of peace.
So take that time and send that energy to those that need it. Your grandparents in Michigan.
Misheberach Imotenu Mekor HaBracha Le'avotenu. May these blessings fill your heart with love. Amen.
Beautiful, Stell. Thank you so much. Gorgeous. We're going to ask your immediate family, the Frankel family, to come up here because we're going to pass the Torah from generation to generation. Grandparents also. So we're going
We are gifts and we are blessings. We are history in song. Sing with me. We are hope. We are healing. We are healing. We are learning to be strong. We are learning to be strong. We are words. We are stories. We are words and we are stories. We are pictures of the past. We are carriers of wisdom. We are carriers not the first and not the last. Not the first and not the last. Lador Vador. Lador Vador, Nagid God Lecha. Lador Vador, we protect this chain. From generation to generation. Lador Vador, these lips will praise your name. All right, everyone, join us in one more time. Sing it with us. Lador Vador, Nagid God Lecha. Lador Vador, we protect this chain from generation to generation. From generation to generation. Lador Vador, these lips will praise your name. These lips will praise your name. These lips will praise your name.
Beautiful. What a beautiful family. I love this family. So you can rise for the Eitz Chaim He. It allows us to bring our Torah back to the ark.
Eitz Chaim He, Lama Chazikim Ba, V'tomchecha Me'usha, Derachecha, Darchei Noam, B'chol Netivotecha, Shalom, Hashivenu Adonai, Elecha v'nashuva, Hadesh, Hadesh Yameinu, Hadesh Yameinu Kekedem.
Noah, you did it. Let's hear it for Noah. You recited your prayers perfectly, chanted from the Torah beautifully, and delivered your heartfelt interpretation of this week's Torah portion. You led your service like a real rabbi. We're also proud of you as you made your entrance to Judaism as a son of the commandments. So amor literally means to speak. And in your portion, God describes not only how we should treat one another, but also how we should speak to one another. That treating everyone with kindness and respect is mandatory. We want to remember that each of us stands in the position of feeling inferior sometimes, and we all strive to be respected as individuals and to contribute something of importance. Words can be magical, as I let you know in my words what a pleasure it is to have you as a student for the past 9 years. Suddenly, a smile may appear on your face and feeling of appreciation in your heart, all a direct result of a few kind words of truth. But words can hurt as well. They can be dangerous like knives, making us feel small and unappreciated. Therefore, words must be chosen carefully and with sensitivity. Today, texting and emails act as our barriers to actual communication, and therefore we must pay close attention to what we write and how it says that we use our gestures with kindness and thoughtfulness. A simple rule to follow is our golden rule, as you explained so beautifully. Treat everyone in the way in which you wish to be treated. It is the core of the Torah and the essence of all religions, races, and humanity. No, I'm so proud of you today. I've had the pleasure of knowing you since you were 4 years old, attending Wizards and mastering your Hebrew skills and becoming Wizard of the Year. You were one of the youngest teens to be placed in a position of seniority because you excelled as a student. Now we proudly watch you as you mature into a thoughtful teacher, an excellent role model. We are extremely grateful that you can share your musical talent and perform with your brother and sister in the Frankel family band. Like a tree, Judaism teaches us that it's our families that enrich us with our foundation and nourishment to become the people that we are today. What better role models than your parents, Renelle and Brad? They've been truly supportive, flexible, and understand the true meaning of what it is to be a kind and patient parent. Noah, the rite of passage passes on to you with all the holidays, stories, customs, and prayers. Judaism encompasses all of it, and today you stand tall as the newest member of our tribe. You're also extremely fortunate to have such a big, loving family with grandparents who love you and your brother Ali, who looks up to you and will one day have a bar mitzvah as well. And your big sister Stella adores you, and she is your role model and the lead teen wizard of all of us. How lucky you are to have your siblings be your best friends in life as you navigate the uncharted waters, especially over this past year. You are blessed, Noah, with family and friends who adore you. So enjoy this beautiful Shabbat ceremony outside in nature. I can't wait to see all that you will one day become. Always remember the beautiful quote from your Torah portion. You shine my light on me, and I will shine my light on you. And just think of all the possibilities. Shabbat shalom and Mazel tov. So now I know that your mom and dad have some beautiful words to say to you.
We'd like to thank everyone for being here, especially Rabbi Deb, for leading this meaningful service and for so generously offering her beautiful home as the perfect picturesque setting for this intimate celebration. We're so grateful that you created Hebrew Wizards, which has been such a welcoming and supportive spiritual community for our family for the past 9 years. And thank you to Lizzie, who blesses us with her beautiful voice and has done so much to inspire and guide Noah's Jewish learning and his musical capabilities.
Thank you to all of our family joining us here today. We're happy that you could be with us to celebrate Noah becoming a bar mitzvah. Even before COVID, Noah told us that he preferred to have a small celebration and go on a family trip to commemorate his bar mitzvah. So aside from our guests having to wear masks, this day is turning out to be as intimate and beautiful as we hoped it would be, and we're so glad that we were able to make it happen. Noah, we will go on that big family cruise you were so excited for, hopefully sooner rather than later.
It really feels like just yesterday we were celebrating Stella's bat mitzvah. Not only is it so hard for me to believe that it's your turn today, Noah, but I still can't get over the fact that you are taller than both me and your big sister and continuing to grow by the day. You have become a young man right before our eyes. Even though you're no longer that adorable little boy with the big brown eyes and the round cheeks, you are still as sweet, kind, loving, and patient as ever. And even at the age of 13, we are learning so many important lessons from you. The first is go with the flow. Noah is one of the most go with the flow people I have ever known. He's just so chill and easygoing and very, very rarely complains about anything or anyone, except maybe his bossy little brother. I'll never forget the day last year when Noah announced out of the blue at the dinner table. Sometimes when I'm not in the best mood, I just pretend to be happy, and then I actually start to feel happy. It was such a simple yet profound statement that truly exemplifies just how easygoing he is. Wouldn't it be great if that strategy of fake it till you make it worked as easily for everyone as it does for Noah?
The next lesson Noah has taught us so well is to be patient. Noah has always been so patient with his siblings. He would sit perfectly content as a baby while Stella pinched his cheeks. And as a big brother, he's always loved spending time with Ollie. Even when Ollie gets demanding and tries to order his big brother around, Noah usually knows just what to say or do to get him to settle down. Noah's patience is particularly evident in baseball when he pitches. He's so calm and unfazed on the mound, no matter the situation. Even if he gives up a home run, no big deal. He starts fresh with the next pitch to a new batter. He strikes out the side, all is well. He just humbly walks off the mound. When we watch him pitch, we get very nervous, but he always remains so cool and calm. It's amazing to witness.
The third lesson Noah teaches us is to follow your passions. When Noah gets into something, he really gets into something. Here's a short list of things that he has been obsessed with over time.
First, maps. As young as 5 or 6 years old, Noah loved flipping through atlases and studying maps. His room was decorated with big maps of the United States and the world, which he would spend hours looking at. While other kids loved playing games on their iPads, Noah's screen time was spent going on Google Maps to search out famous landmarks all over the world.
As he got a little older, Noah became obsessed with anything Titanic. Noah first heard about the Titanic in school and quickly learned everything he could about the ship. He knew so many details: the captain's name, the specifics of the accident, how many smokestacks, even calling out inaccurate pictures of the Titanic that had too few smokestacks. He also found a Titanic video game that he would play regularly. Yes, you had to find your way off the ship before it sank. One year for Hanukkah and Christmas, most of the gifts we gave him were Titanic-themed: Lego sets, puzzles, a Titanic coloring book, and even a Titanic ornament that we still laugh about every year when we put up our Christmas tree.
Then there was the Rubik's Cube phase. In 3rd grade, Noah started a brand new school and quickly gained popularity as the Rubik's Cube champ of North Street School. He learned to solve it in under 1 minute and created a huge craze not just in his class, but throughout multiple grades. Kids would bring their cubes to school so he could teach them and also show off his mad skills. And neighborhood kids would come to our door with their cubes asking for Noah to solve them. At his birthday party that year, which surprisingly was not Rubik's themed, friends bought him all types of Rubik's Cube variants that we didn't even know existed. 4x4 Rubik's Cubes, 5x5 Rubik's Cubes. I mean, look at this thing, right? Triangular Rubik's puzzles, and even Rubik's themed board games.
Many of these were short-term passions lasting about a year or so, but there are a few that have endured for a longer period of time, like playing guitar. Starting at 2 years old, Noah wanted to be just like Murray, the red-shirted guitarist from the Wiggles. He had no less than 5 toy guitars that he would play as if he were an actual Wiggle. After eagerly waiting for a few years to take formal lessons, he finally had enough hand coordination to start lessons when he was 6, and he has not stopped since, creating the beginning of the Frankel family band as he accompanied Stella's singing performances, later to be joined by Ollie on the drums. 7 years later, and he's as dedicated of a guitarist as ever.
And then there's NASCAR. Noah's knowledge of NASCAR blows me away. Watching a race with him is a whole different experience than watching cars drive in a circle. Noah can tell you all about the intricacies of each track, pitch strategies, side drafting, bump drafting, sucker holes, track temperature impact on tire wear, and a whole host of other technical details that I don't even know about. Noah has inspired our whole family to follow NASCAR, some more than others, and the boys and I have even been to a few races, something I never imagined I would do. We can't help but wonder if NASCAR will be in Noah's future, though hopefully not as a driver. It's nerve-wracking enough watching him on the pitching mound, but maybe working on the business side.
And we can't forget to mention Noah's obsession with Hebrew at an early age. He started Hebrew Wizards when he was just 4 years old and quickly learned the brilliant song Lizzie wrote called the Aleph Bet Rap, which sparked his fascination with learning the Hebrew alphabet. From pre-K to 2nd grade, Noah had special notebooks where he would diligently practice writing in Hebrew, which was not something we ever thought any of our kids would be doing in their spare time. But that was Noah.
We can look a little later to see the Hebrew writing. I have them all flat.
I think I wrote some random English words, but in the Hebrew letters.
Over the past 9 years, he has continued with his dedication to learning Hebrew, winning the Wizard of the Year award a few years ago, and now as a teen wizard, teaching Hebrew to younger kids every Sunday.
Noah, keep following your passions, keep doing the things you love. We hope that pursuing what's in your heart continues to bring you great joy as you grow into adulthood.
There are so many more lessons we can address, but for time's sake, we'll keep it short. The most important lesson you've taught us, Noah, is to be love. One of the absolute best parts of my day is in the morning when Noah and I first see each other, and he always gives me the biggest, warmest hug. I often tell him, Noah, you are such love. And he always says, what does that even mean, Mom? That just shows me how purely loving and genuine he is. You don't even realize you're being loving, Noah. You're just being you. And I love that about you. Noah, thank you for showing us with your warm hugs and peaceful presence what pure love looks like, and for helping us to remember the truth that we are all created from God's love.
Noah, your loving heart and easy, positive outlook fills us with joy and pride. We are truly so happy to be celebrating the young man that you are becoming today. You've worked so hard preparing for your bar mitzvah, and we are so grateful and honored to be your parents. We look forward to watching you flourish and thrive as you share your gifts of ease, patience, passion, and love with the world. We love you so much. Mazel tov.
We are inviting your brother and sister up for a special treat.
So, my friends, I have a lot of friends with younger siblings, and they always talk about, oh, my sibling, they're so annoying, my brother's so annoying, but I've never really been able to relate to that. So I just wanted to say that I'm so grateful to have Noah as my brother, and Ali feels the same way. So we wanted to sing this song for you because we love you so much, Noah. May you have auspiciousness and causes of success. May you have the confidence to always do your best. May you take no effort in your being generous, sharing what you can, nothing more, nothing less. May you know the meaning of the word happiness. May you always lead from the beating in your chest. May you be treated like an esteemed guest. May you get to rest. May you catch your breath. And may the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. Oh, and may the road less paved be the road that you follow. Oh, well, here's to the hearts that you're gonna break. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we're gonna have. You don't need money, you got a free pass. Here's to the fact that I'd be sad without you. I want you to have it all. Good times we're gonna have. You don't need money, you got a free pass. Here's to the fact that I'll be sad without you. We want you to have it all.
Woohoo! That was awesome. Love it. You guys did great. Good job.
That was incredible.
Ali, come here, babe. Good job. Stella, come here, babe. That was beautiful. Your voice is just so gorgeous. Beautiful. All right, here we go. We're going to do the Ali now.
It is up to us to praise God, to sing how wonderful the world can be. We therefore bend our knees and bow and give thanks to the one that is all around, within us and beyond us, and whose presence is everywhere. Please rise for the Aleinu.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, latet gedula leotzer bereshit, Shelo asanu kigoye haratzot, velo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adama. Shelo sam chalkeinu kahem, v'gor aleinu kechol hamonam. V'anachnu korim, u'mishtachavim u'modim, lifnei melech malchei hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shehu notes shamayim ve'yosed aretz, u'moshav yikaro b'shamayim mima'al, u'shchinat uzo, v'gav hei meromim. Hu Eloheinu ein od, emet malkeinu efes zulato, kakatu v'torato, v'dat hayom, v'shavot ha'elevavcha. Ki Adonai hu ha'Elohim, b'shamayim yima'al, ve'al ha'aretz mitachat. Ein od, v'ne'emar, v'haya Adonai, lemelech al kol haaretz. Bayom hahu, yeh Adonai echad, u'shemo echad, u'shemo echad. Harmony, Rabbi Deb.
We remember all of those who we loved and lost through the years. We particularly mention Great Aunt Millicent and Barbara Miller, who recently passed away. I give you this one thought to keep. I am with you still, I do not sleep. I am 1,000 winds that blow. I am the diamond glints on snow. I am the sunlight on ripened grain. I am the gentle autumn rain. When you awaken in the morning's hush, I am the swift, uplifting rush of quiet birds in circled flight. I am the soft stars that shine at night. Do not think of me as gone. I am with you still in each new dawn.
We're going to do the Mourner's Kaddish, and I just wanted to mention this because we're going into our 17th year of Hebrew Wizards, and no student has ever done the Mourner's Kaddish. And Lizzie and Noah had an opportunity on Wednesdays to learn a new prayer, and we thought it was really a special prayer to learn, to know, and you can be your family representative of knowing this wonderful prayer. This prayer is a prayer for those who have passed away, so if you know anyone in your heart that has passed away, but it's also a celebration of their life. And this prayer, the words, are all about how grateful we are that we have known that person and the celebratory feelings that we have. Yikadal v'yikadash shmei rabbah, v'yamad divrach hirtei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayichon im yomechon, v'chayei techol be'Yisrael, v'agalav v'zman karim v'imru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah, v'rach ve'olam li'omei omaya, Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipar v'yidraman v'yinaseh, v'yidadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shmei k'dushav b'richu. Le'elam Yaakov v'chota v'shirata, tishbachata v'nechemata, ta'amiram v'yama v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba mishmaya, v'chayim alinu v'yakol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom v'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, alinu v'yakol Yisrael v'imru amen. Please be seated.
We're going to do a song now. That's Warren Zevon's song. Shadows are falling and I'm running out of breath. Keep me in your heart for a while. If I leave you, it doesn't mean that I love you any less. Keep me in your heart for a while. When you get up in the morning and you see that crazy sun, keep me in your heart for a while. 'Cause there's a train leaving when all was said and done, keep me in your heart for a while. Hold me in your thoughts and take me in your dreams and touch me as I fall into view. And when the winter comes, keep the fires lit and I will be right next to you. Now sometimes when you're doing simple things around the house, maybe you will think of me and smile, 'cause you know that I'm tied to you like the buttons on your blouse. Keep me in your heart for a while. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, ya-la-la-la-la-la-la. Keep me in your heart for a while. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, ya-la-la-la-la-la-la. Keep me in your heart for a while. Noah, I'm going to miss our Wednesdays, but I'm excited that you're going to be a teacher and we're all going to be in person.
Yep.
Thank you for everything you've taught me.
Thank you.
I didn't know you were into NASCAR. That's kind of cool to find out. So is my husband. May you be blessed as you go on your way. May you be guided in peace. And may you be blessed with health and joy. May this be your blessing. Amen. Let's all sing it, Frankel Family Band. Are you ready? Amen. 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 May this be your blessing. Amen. 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 May this be your blessing.
So we're going to ask Brad and Ranel and Stella and Ali to join us as we do our oldest prayer in Jewish history, which is the prayer, the blessing of the ancestors. And we're May God bless you and keep you.
Yair Adonai panav elecha ve'ikunecha.
May God's countenance shine upon you and be gracious upon you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha.
May God grant you with health, happiness, health, lots of health, good health, joy, peace, and NASCAR.
Shalom.
Let's hear it for the Frankel family.
Yes, are we ready? Simmen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simmen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simmen tov, mazel tov, simmen tov. Hey lanu, hey lanu, ya hey lanu, uvlecha Yisrael. Hey lanu, ya hey lanu, uvlecha Yisrael.
did amazing. I'm so proud of you. It's such an honor and a privilege to be a rabbi.